and welcome to the 6th of my preview and update videos. This series started in February of 2021, so if you want to catch up and follow my YouTube journey and see how I arrived at this point, then take a look at episode 1. In each episode there are behind the scenes clips, outtakes, history, previews, other stuff which you won't find on any of my other videos on my channel. So in this video I'm going to take a little review of 2022 and tell you what's coming up in 2023. But as always, we start with some news. I've just released a new ebook. It's called The Quaker Preacher, and it tells the story of the Quaker preacher James Parnell, who died at Colchester Castle in 1656, aged 19. And it's available to download from your favourite ebook retailer, including Barnes & Noble, Kobo and Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description to the promotional video, which you'll find on my channel. I've got some new intro cards as well. These are these flashy little intros, 5-second intros, which you find at the beginning of my videos. Quite a few have been previewed already, and there are some new ones to come as well. And plenty more will come next year as well. So I enjoy making them, and I know 1 or 2 people have commented and they enjoy seeing them. So there'll be plenty more to come. I've had a lot of different intros on my videos the last 2 years, and there are plenty more to come, so look out for those. And I've been able to travel again and actually do what I set out to do with this channel and make travel videos. I had so much fun last year travelling within the UK and do plan to make more videos in the British Isles. But there are so many historic towns and cities in mainland Europe that I just want to explore. And earlier this year there were still COVID restrictions, which meant I couldn't go to my first choice destinations of Holland and France. But I did have great fun exploring Rimini, Modena, Pisa, Livorno, Dublin, Drogheda, Lisbon, and 14 other locations within Germany on my huge Bavarian trip. And that trip will preview shortly on my channel, followed by my Lisbon trip. So 2 really interesting series there coming up shortly on my channel. And next year I plan to do some more day trips, hopefully to destinations within the Netherlands, plus more city breaks ranging from 2 to 5 days to other European cities. Initial plans are to visit Lübeck, Toulouse, Friedrichshafen in Germany, as a trip to Greece planned, Rhodes, and perhaps some exploring other parts of Italy, other regions, and hopefully down towards Firenze and Naples. That's the plan for next year. There's also a longer trip planned as well outside of Europe, and I'll say more about that in an upcoming update video in about 6 months' time. So I'm really looking forward to that if that comes off. But it all depends on costs and the time I have available. So if you have any suggestions of where you'd like to see me visit next, in Europe or outside, please leave your comment in the comment section below and tell me about where you've been and what you got up to. And that might just give me some ideas of where to plan and where to go. And I've got some new content on my Patreon page. Patreon is currently my members only section of my channel, and hopefully when time allows and I'm eligible, I'll move all that onto to the YouTube platform. But at the moment it's all on Patreon, and you'll find exclusive clips and videos similar to those which you find on my main channel, but they are for members only. And there are 2 tiers. So you can select your membership and select which videos you are able to watch. But here's a little clip from one of them. Well, let's hope that going down is going to be a little easier. Coming up was a bit of a struggle. But let's walk down these steps, take my time, and head down to the bottom. There's a nice view looking down. I think my vertigo is going to allow me to. Oh dear. Let's have a little look. Turn the camera around. At least this tower is in sections. It's got little floors where you can actually take a breather, take a rest on the way up. So I'm going to do that on the way down. A lot easier going down. For every travel series that I produce, I also produce a short teaser trailer as well. These are a selection of clips from the locations that I visit, along with selected audio clips which describe some amusing situations or unusual situations or something else from that location, all edited together in one little teaser trailer. So why not take a look at the playlists and watch some of those teaser trailers, and perhaps watch this series as well as an alternative to watching a series on Netflix. But even though I enjoy planning these videos, planning my trips, and going out and about and making the recording to these videos, it's the editing process that I enjoy the most. Sometimes in the edit I spot things which I never knew were there. And I've shown a few of these clips in previous videos in this series. But it was while I was in Nuremberg filming the Henker House and the bridge that connects the Henker House to the riverbank that I noticed something different in that clip, because something flew towards the camera. Well, here's the clip. And here's the clip again, in slow motion. Yes, it was a pigeon, but I wouldn't have known that at the time until I actually started to look at the edit and saw the bird. But yes, this is the picture of the culprit. This is the pigeon that flew towards me. I guess I was silly to stand in his way, but there we go. It's one of the fun things about editing that you don't spot when you're actually out recording. And if you want to watch the whole of the video, it's on my channel for you to enjoy. But there are quite a few channels which I enjoy watching, and some of my friends ask me, because I make videos for YouTube as a content creator, what channels do you watch? Well, I'm subscribed to about 150 channels, both large and small, and on a variety of different subjects, mainly history and travel based, but plenty on other subjects. And the main reason I started watching YouTube was for the educational and tutorial channels. And there are tutorials on YouTube on almost every subject. I think probably every subject is covered. And I did a little search to find some of the more unusual ones. And I found videos on how to tie shoelaces and how to wipe your bottom. Now, I didn't watch either, as I'm quite proficient at doing both, especially when it comes to tying shoelaces. But it's the how-to videos that I watch probably more often on YouTube, as these help me to learn more about editing, graphic design, content creation, and generally to improve the quality of my channel. I also watch history and travel videos, and they give me travelling ideas as well. It's always nice to see where other people go, see what they visit, and it might just inspire me to visit those locations as well. And over the years, I've had the pleasure of meeting quite a few other creators, some local to me and others further afield. And it's been absolutely amazing. I just want to meet up with so many more creators and talk about the creation process and learn from each other, because that's one of the great ways of learning how to do things, is gaining knowledge from others. And a few weeks ago, I had a meet up with some other creators in Shrewsbury. So a big hi to you, Kim and Watto from Wandering with Watto. There was Paul from Westcountry Wanderings, Rachel and Wills from Postcards and a Pint, and Mike and Teresa from Mike and Teresa Explore. Although Teresa wasn't there that day, which was a shame. So it would be great to meet up with you on another occasion. But I had a lovely long chat with Mike, and yeah, great fun to meet absolutely everybody. And I enjoy watching all of your channels as well. And I'll link in the description to all of those channels, so you can have a look at them as well. But I'm going to give a little shout out now to some of the channels that I actually watch. And so in no particular order, there is Paul from Westcountry Wanderings. And Paul wanders all over the West Country, looking at canals and railways, country walks, historic locations, all in the west country of England, all in the west of England. And he finds some great locations, and he's incredibly knowledgeable, especially when it comes to railways and canals. Really enjoyable channel to watch. And there's Wandering with Watto, Paul and Kim. They wander all over the country and they find some great towns and historic locations. And I'm amazed what they discover as well. It's a nice little channel to watch. Mike and Teresa Explore, again, another couple who enjoy going out and about, making history-based content. And they visit some interesting locations and make some interesting videos as well, narrated videos on a variety of different subjects. And there's subjects which probably I wouldn't cover, so they're of particular interest to me. And there's Debs' Most Excellent Adventures. Very energetic lady who goes outdoors, likes kayaking and walking and wild camping, and goes out in all weathers. Very energetic lady there. Amazing where she goes and what she gets up to. A lot of fun watching that channel. And there's FX Wales, Anna and Alf. Well, they travel around North Wales discovering Welsh history. And I even learned a little of the Welsh language as well, which is brilliant. So see yn wych, Yhana, diolch. Pinned on Places, Alessa and Brett is another channel I like to watch. They find some great historic locations, ruined castles and old ruined priories within the British Isles. And they talk about the history there, which is great. And there's History Hikers as well. They do the similar sort of thing, old ruined castles around northern France and Holland. And they find some great locations wherever they go. It's a fun channel to watch. And castles and locations which probably I will never get to visit. And they bring those locations to me, which is great. Matt and Jess from Seize the Day. Now they're renovating a boat in northern France with the intention of sailing it to the Mediterranean. And they have some great days out and historic locations from where they are. And I predict that this will be a huge channel in a few years' time. So if you're not already following them, start following Matt and Jess at Seize the Day and get to grips and follow their story, because it's going to be a good one. They've got some exciting times ahead, and I want to be part of that journey and follow where they go. English Grave is another channel I love to watch. It's one of my favourite channels. It probably is my favourite channel at the moment. And they look at stories of the famous, the infamous, pioneers of industry and life's achievers, all found within municipal cemeteries and churchyards throughout England. And it's a great channel to watch, and they deliver so much information about the person, a lot of information which I never knew existed, or I didn't know where they rested. So that really is a lovely channel to watch, and I'll leave the link in the description for that and all the other channels that I've mentioned so far. Postcards and a Pint, Rachel and Will's, big hi, hello, nice to meet you the other week. Lovely couple who explore North Wales and many other locations, having some great days out, and they have a lot of fun doing it, and that comes across in their videos as well. So a lot of fun to watch their channel, and great to meet them the other week as well. So and a big hello to everybody who I met the other week in Shrewsbury. Absolutely brilliant to catch up and meet up with you, and I intend meeting up with a lot more creators as the years go by, both in this country and in others as well. And if you'd like to get together and do a collaboration video, then please get in touch. My contact details are on the screen now for you to do just that through my website. And as I say, I'll leave a link in the description box below to all of the channels that I've mentioned. And it's just been great to follow other creators and to meet up as well. And I want to end by thanking everybody for their comments, for liking and subscribing, and all those who have supported my channel through the Buy Me a Coffee link and through Patreon as well. You know, it's lovely to travel all the world, and it's great to travel with the support of others and have a coffee and a cake waiting for me at various locations. And some of you have been very generous, and I am so appreciative of all of you for contributing to my channel, and especially to everybody who's left a comment as well. We'd love to hear more from you. So if you've watched my videos and enjoy my videos, please leave a comment, let me know you've seen them, and say hi, because I do respond to every single comment. Well, I try to. 99% of them I do respond to, but I do have a busy work schedule, and sometimes one or two people do slip through the net, so I apologise there, but very grateful to everybody who supports my channel. And as I end this video, I want to finish with something unusual. I finished my last video with some cows crossing a road, but this little clip comes from my day trip to Cologne, which I made a few months ago, many months ago now. I was walking down the banks of the River Rhine, and I noticed a couple in front discard carelessly a cigarette into a public bin. So I'm going to leave you with a picture, well, some video, of a public bin on fire in Cologne. So this is where I end the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because the next series coming is, well, it's my Bavarian trip. 13 episodes for my trip around Bavaria, and I've had an absolute blast. It was brilliant fun, and that'll be followed by my trip to Lisbon, which I should be filming very soon. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in another video very shortly.